Hello viewers, welcome to this week's edition of Veritas University Abuja Half Hour. This is a weekly television program where we talk about academic excellence and quality formation in the university. This week, we want to bring to you the various experiences of our first year students who have already resumed on campus and who are already doing well. To anchor this week's edition with me is my colleague, Lovett Anenye. Lovett, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
This week, what we want to do is talk to these students, find out their experiences. By the way, let me tell our viewers that Lovett is also a final year student of mass communication at Veritas University.
Yes,
and we want to also be showcasing their skills. So let's go around, talk to these students, find out their experiences, both in the lecture halls, in the hostels, in the food, bearing in mind that actually some of these fresh students are leaving their families for the first time. We need to find their pulse, we need to feel their pulse and see if there are things they are lacking, if there is any way the school management will be called upon to address some of those issues. Welcome our viewers, Lovett.
Thank you very much. You're all very welcome, and thank you for joining us today on Veritas University Half Hour. Welcome again to Veritas University Half Hour. My name is Lovett Anenye, and just as my colleague said, on this week's edition, we're taking you down the life experiences, or rather campus experiences, of our first year students, the 100 level entries. Right now, I'm here with one of our 100 level students, Miracle Emmanuel, an accounting student, and I must say, welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, first of all, can you tell us how you found out about Veritas University? How did you gain admission here? What led you here?
Well, my mom's colleague's son is here.
Okay.
And so many times they've talked about it.
Okay.
And that was how my mom got to know about
Veritas University.
Well, a few weeks ago, my mom came here to find out about every inquiry and stuff. And then we came also, checked some stuff, and then we came back for the admission letter, and that was how.
Okay. So during that process, did you have any expectation of Veritas University, and has Veritas met those expectations?
Not really, because I mean it's my first time coming here, so I didn't really think of something or anything.
Oh, okay. So far so good. Is the process of meeting new people, getting to learn in a different environment. How is that going?
It's going actually smoothly.
Okay.
Because I mean I'm a jovial person, so making friends and stuff is
meeting new people.
It's cool, and it's actually easy, and things are actually going fine here.
Okay, they're going.
It's finer than I actually expected. Because before I came here, online friends from groups actually said things about having bullies here. Okay. But then I came and it's actually different. No bullies and.
So people are good. Everything is
actually
settled well. Okay. So I remember my first night here. It was the first time I left home, and I couldn't settle in. I couldn't sleep that night. How was your first experience here?
Well, my first experience, I was actually quiet because I didn't know how to interact with people.
And everything.
Stuff. Because sometimes my first time with people, I'm actually all shy and quiet. But then when I came, my roommates, those people are actually cool. They just welcomed me. It was like I was here before. Okay. So
would you say that they're helping in the process?
Yeah, actually.
You settling in and fitting in.
Yeah.
Your roommates play a very good role.
A very good role, actually. I'm the only 100 level students in my room. Okay. But then they treat me like I'm one of them, like I'm same level with them and stuff like that. So it's actually cool. They're cool people. Okay. So before
I let you go, I like food. I like to eat food.
I love food more than you.
Okay. So can you tell me or recommend one of the cafeterias that maybe someone that has or some place that has really touched your heart with food here?
Actually, I've eaten in all cafeterias here.
Okay.
But the one in the girls' hostel.
Oh, really?
That was actually the first place I ate when I came here. But I didn't know the ones here, so I had to eat there. Okay. It's actually cool. The food is nice. Yeah. But then let's say it's expensive.
Just a little bit.
And it's not as much as the money.
Okay, so would you say quality over quantity then?
Quality over quantity.
The food is good, so then
it's that only not everywhere.
Okay.
Not everywhere.
Okay.
Like the tastes from different places differ.
Yeah. Okay, so finally, so far so good.
Yeah.
So far so good. Next 3 years, we're looking at it with a very bright vision, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you.
Now I'm with another 100 level student, and her name is Divine. Divine, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Beautiful Divine, can you tell us how you found out about Veritas University?
Okay, I was looking for the best universities that I could attend as a mass communication, as someone who loves mass communication, and I found out about Veritas University online.
Okay.
And before I applied, I also asked questions from up to 3 people, and they kept giving good testimonies about the school, and I was very impressed with how they described the school, from the lectures to the social amenities to everything. So I was really impressed, and I'm like, yes, this is where I should school.
Okay, so would you say that we're meeting your expectations?
Yes, it is. I actually came and I've been excited about the whole experience. It's really meeting my expectations.
So in what ways are we meeting your expectations, Divine?
Okay, first of all, when you think about university, the first thing is lectures and lectures.
Yes.
I love how intentional the lecturers are about the students. They are not just intentional about the academics, but your total well-being.
Yes.
And they are very compassionate about instilling knowledge into you.
Okay.
So you want to be in the lectures because you know you're not wasting your time, and these people that are lecturing you are also intentional about your excellence.
Okay, so can you tell us about your hostel experience? I know when I came here, it was a little bit different. It was a little bit different. So can you tell us what it is like now?
Okay, first of all, this is my first time in living in a hostel.
Okay.
So I was just wondering, like, how is it going to be? I felt I was going to feel insecure. Would there be facilities and all?
Yes.
But I came and I was so comfortable. My roommates, the matron, everyone, they actually made me feel at home. I don't have insecurity issues or inferiority complex.
Okay.
And then the amenities are there.
Okay, they're very available for
yes,
you.
the environment is conducive for you to live in.
Okay, so you're saying the people, the facilities, all those things are actually adding to your studies and making them better.
Yes, and there's no distraction because you are comfortable.
Okay, okay. So apart from your studies, you've talked about your studies too much. Apart from your studies, what else do you do to just let loose, you know? Relax.
Okay, I've seen the sport like yesterday.
Okay.
People were out, there was volleyball, there was football, and it was really exciting. You know, they were playing it very excitedly, and it also helps your academics too.
Okay.
It helps you, you know, getting excited, and also the sport facilities are also very nice.
Okay, so I'm very terrible at sports, but maybe I could hit you up and then we'll do something together. Okay, thank you very much for talking with us, Divine. Thank you again.
Thank you.
I am now with Precious and Paul from Philosophy and History Department, respectively. Can you please tell us, Precious, how you found out about Veritas University?
About Veritas University, I was actually looking for a school to go to.
Okay.
Someone told me about Veritas, that the school is nice and the school is disciplined and can actually acquire knowledge from here. So indirectly, I wanted to study law, but I was told that the law department is not ready. So they offered me philosophy.
Okay.
So at first coming, I was like, all I want to do philosophy. Then after like 2 to 3 days in the course, and I find the course very interesting and it's very interactive. It's actually
encompassing.
Yes. You can actually understand and learn more from it. And I believe that with the knowledge I'll get from philosophy, if I'm to study law, I'll be a very good lawyer in that aspect.
True. Okay, so Paul, can you tell us how you found out about Veritas University?
How I found out was through a friend.
Okay.
She's currently in 200.
Okay, so a friend from here?
A friend from the school.
Okay.
She told me the school is very good, very strenuous, good for growing children, and how to develop manly and business-wise.
Okay.
So through that opportunity, I found myself in the school currently.
Okay.
And it's going well for me. I resumed late, but it's my fault. And the assignments and classes I've had have been interesting.
Okay, so they are helping.
They are helping me learn more.
Really helping. Okay.
And I believe I'm developing fast.
Okay, so I'm sure you had expectations before you came here.
Yes.
You had certain standards that you had already set up in your head.
Yes.
Can you say that we have met those standards, or we're still trying to?
Still trying to show in the accommodation aspect.
Okay.
Actually trying to, but it's actually going well.
All right.
It's going well also. But the problem I'm having with the school basically now is the electricity and the water supply, because mostly for the boys hostel.
Yes.
And the road to the hostel is not that good.
Okay. So you're telling us that we should improve.
Yes,
we should
improve
do that.
The road and the water supply and the electricity.
Okay.
Just those 3 aspects. But every other thing is fine actually for me.
Okay. So Paul, can you tell us how?
Okay. I agree with him, and also I like sports.
Okay.
And currently, the sports facilities are not.
We're still trying to improve and make those better for you to, you know, participate and get the superior and standard experience. Okay, so we're trying to get there. Okay.
I also believe it's possible for the school to be able to grow in scholarship for students abroad.
All right.
Because payment might not be okay for some students.
Okay.
So through sports, it can be an opportunity for students to go abroad.
So you're just giving us a way to like improve, you know?
Improve sports.
Giving us a suggestion.
Through that, you can get tourism and more students.
Okay.
Through sports.
Okay, so apart from all those sports and learning and whatnot, tell me about the food. Tell me places that you've enjoyed. Okay.
About the food.
All right.
the cafe, the school's cafe, their food are expensive.
Okay, all of them? Across all?
No, just the main one. The main one.
Okay, the Asaka. Okay.
Foods are expensive.
So would you say that the quality is meeting the standard of the price?
Yeah, it's actually meeting with the price. Even when you enter inside the
it's meeting, but
the decoration and everything is okay.
The ambience really helps you.
So even me looking at the place, like, okay, this is a place with quality.
Okay.
And if you are complaining about the price, there are other places for you to also eat, which are
exactly. Expensive,
so everything has a standard in the school.
True, I agree with Precious.
The food is very good.
So the food is good. Is there any place you're recommending for me? Have you eaten in many places?
I've visited 3 places.
Okay, tell me, recommend one for me.
Let me just say, Down Cap,
Okay, Down Cap. Okay, mommy, Down Cap. Definitely. Thank you for talking with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Then.
Reverend Father Genesis Ona Agbudu. Welcome, Father.
Thank you.
First of all, welcome from the community mass that just ended.
Thank you.
And I also want to congratulate you on your recent appointment as announced by Professor Choku, the Vice Chancellor, where he announced some weeks back that he had appointed you as a Deputy Dean, Student Affairs Officer. Congratulations on that appointment.
Thank you very much, sir.
And how are you settling in dealing with students and all their troubles, as it were?
Life generally, as you know, we meet challenges here and there. Especially facing the challenges of students is not an easy thing. But through the grace of God, which we always pray for day in, day out, I've been able to key into the school system. With the student, Wala, as we normally term it in Nigeria, moving, students with their life. They come in looking for this, come in looking for that. You don't really know what they are looking for yet. You have to help them to discover what they are looking for so that they can grow and become a better person. So it's all about settling down gradually, because I cannot say I've completely settled down, because every day I keep discovering new cases in which I need to act on wisdom and understanding from God to help the student out.
Okay, now your job is not just specifically for some level of students, say 100 level or 200 level, or it's just the entire student population of Veritas University.
Exactly.
You are dealing with all of them.
All the students, because I'm dealing with students as a whole. I'm deputizing the dean and also acting as a student affairs officer. And if you really know what the student affairs office is all about, it encompasses all the whole trouble of the student.
Okay, let's deal with the fresh students in particular, the 100 level students.
Okay.
I can imagine how difficult it is dealing with them since they are just coming into the university as freshmen and women.
Okay.
How are you dealing with that?
It's not really that easy, because some of the students, though some persons have gone through boarding school before, while some persons they are just coming for the first time, leaving the comfort of their home into the university. What else can they do? They have to face the new reality. And the new reality is the fact that they are home away from home. Because for me, I describe this Veritas family as a home itself. Why do I describe it as a home? Because we are one family. The fact remains that they have to complain of this, they have to complain of that, but the only way we can help them is to call on their parent if there is any urgent need for their parent to communicate with them or to pick them away from school. Thank God this is the age where the children, most of our younger ones, they use phone. Anything they need from their parent, they can communicate with the parent. But if there is any urgent need for them to leave the school with this insecurity in our country, Nigeria, we must necessarily hear from the parent, because we can't just allow children to just go out anyhow. in order for them not to enter into any danger. So if there's an urgent need, the student must come to us, and we must also hear from the parent on the need to release them.
I am also happy that the 3 deans, Reverend Father Emmanuel Okwara is a priest, Reverend Father Genesis, Deputy Dean, is a priest, Reverend Sister Martha Chia is a Reverend Sister. So it must be a formidable team. Not only are you fighting the ill spiritually, you will also use your skills, which you have learned in the seminary schools, to make sure that everything works very well for the students.
I want to say, I will not say it's a coincidence, but it's a plan of God for us to be there and to work together as a team. Through our seminary formation and through the religious life formation, we have always been trained, both physically, spiritually, and otherwise. We have the 4 pillars: human, spiritual, academic, and the likes, so that we can be groomed enough so that anytime we face this kind of challenges out there, we'll be strong enough, both physically and spiritually, to combat them.
Thank you, Father. It's been nice talking with Reverend Father Genesis Honor Abudu, Deputy Dean, Students Affairs, Veritas University, Abuja. Thank you for talking to us, Father.
It's my pleasure.
With another 100-level student, remember that today's segment is all about 100-level students and their campus experience so far. Today, right now, I stand with Valerie, a 100-level student of Education Management. Valerie, thank you for speaking with us today. Thank you, and very welcome. Can you first of all tell us how you found out about Veritas University?
Okay, so I found out about this university through my dad. He told me, yes, about Veritas University, the Catholic University of Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, I also found out more about it on the internet.
Okay.
So yeah, he told me it's best for me to come here, that it's a standard school, it's principled, and they have very good academics here. So
okay, so would you say that we have met your expectations? So I'm sure you had expectations while you found out about the school.
Yes, I did. Not really.
Okay, not really. Okay, so we haven't met your Valerie high standards yet, right? Not yet. Okay, can you tell us in what ways that we have maybe been subpar? Can you tell us?
For the hostels, I expected the rooms to be bigger, and to be smaller participants in the room.
Okay.
Because when I was coming, I was told we're going to be 3 in a room, but we were 6, and it's kind of choked up.
Okay.
The nets are torn, like always not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I expected the bunks to have like where you could put mosquito nets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And ACs now. Because where I'm coming from, we had ACs in the room, so I was expecting, that was my expectation. Yeah.
All right then, but it can't all be bad now.
No, it's not bad.
Okay, so can you tell us where we maybe met your
vendors? I love you.
Okay, you like the food. Yeah, I like food too. Yeah. I really like food. Okay, can you like recommend a cafe where I can go and eat? Triple P.
Yeah,
Triple P. Is there a particular kind of food? Okay, what particular food do you love to eat at Triple P? Amala. Okay, I haven't had amala, so maybe I'll have to like take you up on that offer. We'll sit down and have amala. Okay, now let's talk about your studies. Yeah.
Okay.
How has that been? You know, studying education management. Can you tell me how your lectures have been? Have they been beneficial to you and your overall life?
Well, it didn't start smoothly.
Okay.
I was a bit disorganized at the beginning, but with time I started getting used to it. Because when I first came, I didn't know where the auditorium was or the DA block. Yeah, but now I do. So it's getting easier and better.
So things are more clearer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. So finally, can you tell us if it's so far so good?
It's okay.
Okay, so far, okay. I'm glad you spoke to us today. Thank you again, Valerie. Thank you. I am here with Monday from the Department of Computer Science. Welcome. Very welcome, Monday.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking with us. Can you first of all tell us how you found out about Veritas University?
I have some friends already in school, and they told me about it, and I heard it was nice. So my dad decided that I should join them here.
Okay, so you came as a recommendation from a friend?
Yes.
Okay, so you must have had expectations, standards in your head. Do you think that we're meeting those expectations?
Not completely.
Not completely. Where can we improve?
First, the registration process is slow.
Okay.
I've been on it for over a week now.
Okay.
And I thought it would be much faster, which I can now focus on my lectures.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the hostel is not as good as I expected.
Okay.
Yes, toilets are dirty.
Okay.
But then that's the only issue.
That's where we can improve.
Yeah.
Okay, so learning so far, you mentioned learning and how you wanted to focus more on your studies.
Yes.
How is the learning process so far? Classes-wise, you know, library-wise, how is that going?
Yes, it's been okay.
Okay.
Teachers try as much as possible to carry us along.
Yes.
But the only issue we have that when we are using the auditorium,
yes,
students are much, we don't hear.
Okay, for general courses.
Yes, we don't.
Okay.
We don't hear the lecturer that clear.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the library, it's okay.
Yeah.
But the 9 o'clock, I think it's too early.
Okay, the closing time
yes,
of the library. Okay, you expect it to be like pushed further.
Yes.
Okay.
It's all in order.
Okay, because you want to study well into the night,
yes,
you know,
yes,
burn
yes.
that midnight candle.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Okay, so now pertaining to other things apart from your, okay, let's go back to your department. You're in computer science,
yes.
right? So I take it there are labs and certain things at your disposal. Are you making good use of those equipment and facilities?
Not yet. We're still on the registration, like I said.
Okay,
but
okay.
Then we go to our lecturers to ask 1 or 2 questions and they put us through.
Okay.
But I think from next week we will be able to start using our labs.
You go into that, okay, so it's going to be more involved from next week.
Yes.
All right, okay, so apart from the learning process and school and all that, how then do you let loose? How do you, you know, relax? After trying to get that registration done, how do you go back to the hostel and, you know?
Okay, at evenings we have basketball here.
Okay.
Play. But we have also badminton.
Okay, so you're involved in all that?
Not all, but then basketball and badminton.
You're very interested in basketball. Yeah. Me, I don't know how to play any of them. But you might maybe just put in some lessons for me, help me out. Okay, so apart from these things, what other things would you say that you're very happy about or you like so far in Veritas University?
The kind of organizations of lecture halls.
Okay.
They're not too far apart.
Yes. So it's easy for you to get to classes. Okay.
And then the time frames of lectures, they were well organized and well placed.
You know, well for you to, you know, move from one place to another, relax, rest, and cool your mind. Okay. So those are good. So far, would you say so far so good?
Okay. I'll give it pass mark.
Okay, you're looking forward to the next 3 years then.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Monday, for talking with us. Thank you again.
Okay, thank you.
With me here is Reverend Sister Martha Chia. Sister Chia is one of the 2 deputy deans, student affairs at Veritas University. Sister, you are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
What's your experience dealing with these freshers who have just resumed on campus?
Well, dealing with new students is like bringing a fish out of water.
I like that.
Yes, because these children, most of them are leaving their home for the first time. Some of them did not have the opportunity of attending a boarding school. So coming to the hostel for the first time is quite strange. But our duty, working with students, is to guide them. To guide them, settle in, explain things to them, that here we are one family. And we also explain to the older ones to help them to settle in. We try to orientate them on where they can find their needs. We show them the different places where they can get water, where they can dry their clothes, for instance, and explain to them what hostel life is all about. Because here in Veritas, as you know, we don't only teach, we also pay attention closely to the way these children behave. So we'll be helping them. And you know they are quite young. Most of them who come to us here, they are between the ages of 17, 18, those ones that are just coming in now. So we also guide them. As their parents, we stand in here for their parents. So we guide them as much as possible on how they can be comfortable in Veritas.
Is there a way of getting back to the parents if there is need, in case there is some short, comments within the students?
Yes, but we first of all interact with the students and know their capabilities, what they are capable of coping with. And if it is beyond them and beyond what we can assist, then their parents can come in.
Okay, for some of them who may have missed the orientation program, we also cover the orientation program at the beginning of the semester. For some of the the fresh students who may have missed the orientation program organized for fresh students, is your department thinking of organizing a second orientation program for that batch?
Yes, we have already announced today, we will do it in batches. We have already announced today for the female students. We'll be meeting them on Sunday after the 9 a.m. Mass. We are going to repeat in summary what we did during the orientation, because I also took part in the orientation exercise. So we hope that on Sunday, we'll start with the female students and explain things to them, because we have watched how they are settling in, and we think that it's better to see them in a group and explain certain things to them so that they will be comfortable. And when they go home for the break and come back, we will not be experiencing much problem.
Thank you, sister, for talking to us. We've been talking with Reverend Sister Martha Chia, who is one of the Deputy Dean of Student Affairs at Veritas University. It's been nice having you.
Thank you, sir. Nice having you too.
Thank you, viewers, for investing your time with us this week again. Lovett, I think it's been an interesting edition.
It really has.
I enjoyed some of those questions and answers, particularly the answers about the students' experiences and things that will actually help the school management to improve on the learning conditions here.
Definitely.
I think it was quite revealing.
It was.
I must thank you for a job well done.
Yes. I learned plenty. I learned a lot. I have a date for Amala, and someone is going to teach me how to play some sports. So I learned plenty.
That's an interesting one.
Yes.
Thank you again, viewers. My name is Cyril Ole, and my colleague this week is
Lovett and Enye.
Thanks for viewing us.
Thank you.